What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today the Winnipeg Jets take on the Seattle Kraken without Connor Hellebuyck, might I add. Dave Riddick playing this game, Arvid Holm getting the call up as Connor Hellebuyck has fallen ill. So coming into this, wasn't really sure what to expect, but Dave Riddick is currently 2-0 against the Seattle Kraken this season. Can he make it 3-0? Let's get on into this one. The first period was, actually really good for the Jets. I thought that they outplayed the Kraken for the most part and just kind of weren't getting lucky. Cole Perfetti actually had a really nice drive where he, just kind of put it up through between his legs, drove to the net, just couldn't get the shot off. And if he did score, I probably would have lost my mind. It might have been goalie interference, I'm not sure. But no, that was a really good period from Perfetti and most of the Winnipeg Jets lineup. We've got Dylan DeMello back into the lineup, and he's playing with Brendan Dillon. I thought that pairing played really good tonight. Those two have played together with the San Jose Sharks. I believe they were called like the Dilly Dilly combo or something like that. So that was pretty cool to see. When they've been put together in the past this season, I haven't been like a huge fan of it. It's been pretty small sample sizes. But today I thought it did really well. I thought the defense looked, pretty reasonable tonight. I thought it was pretty calm, nothing too crazy going on, and that's nice to see considering some of the games that the Jets have played this season. But now, I want to talk about the second period where things get a little wacky and weird. So first of all, in the second period, Blake Wheeler turns into a weird, glitch animation, NHL 23 animation, and scores his 15th of the year from a really nice pass from behind the net from Nikolai Ehlers. Shout out to Blake Wheeler. I almost died laughing at Kevin Sawyer. He just loves Wheeler, man. It's so funny. He'll go to bat with him all day long. Did he put that through his legs? Comment killed me. He very clearly did not put it through his legs and score, but would have been pretty cool if he did, I'm not gonna lie. But Blake Wheeler does put the Jets on the board. And then, about 6 minutes later, Jets just, get sloppy in their own end, and John Hayden scores? Who the hell is John Hayden? This is his second goal as a member of the Seattle Kraken, and apparently he's just a human suitcase. He's played pretty much everywhere. I can't remember the teams that it was, but I believe it was six or seven teams, so that's kind of wild. But yeah, no, a 1-1 hockey game, and a game where it's kind of unfortunate. The Jets kind of really took it to Seattle, and now all of a sudden that momentum looks like it's kind of all gone. And then at the end of the period, Pierre-Luc Dubois just takes a dumb penalty. Pretty much every second game feels like he takes a dumb penalty, and I don't know, I wish he'd stop. The Jets are one of those teams that really don't get penalized a lot, but the penalties that they do take are very avoidable and selfish at times, so a little bit frustrating. And when that happens, dumb penalty equals dumb goal. It goes off Dylan DeMello's skate, off of Mason Appleton's skate, and into the net. Ugly goal. And so don't do that anymore, Dubois, please, you're hurting the team. And then in the third, the Jets decided that, it's time that we mess with these lines a little bit. And Cole Perfetti, who was having a fantastic game, got put on the fourth line for a period of time. Didn't understand that one. Manalainen got bumped up to the third line with Lowry and Appleton. That's a choice. I don't know. Barron, I didn't think was playing very well, and then they put Barron on the first line with Scheifele and Wheeler. I mean, if you want to call that the first line. And then they put together Dubois with Connor and Ehlers, and I really like that one. And hey, they put up the goal. Pierre-Luc Dubois with a little bit of a weird one, scoring his 23rd of the year, making up for the dumb penalty at the end of the second period. So this was a big goal, not only, because they tied the game, but this was big for Josh Morrissey as he got an assist on the Dubois goal. With that assist, he would pass Tobias Enstrom with the most assists in Winnipeg Jets, 2.0 history with 46. Toby Enstrom as a defenseman had 45, and he would tie Big Dustin Byfuglien with 56 points as a defenseman in a single season. And ladies and gentlemen, there is still 29 more games to go. Josh is going to smash that record. After that goal, it really seemed like it was all Jets. The Jets were kind of just taking it to Seattle. But Philip Grubauer, what an incredible game he played tonight. Just incredible saves at big times. Jets had a few really good chances near the end of the game there, and he stood tall and that would force this game into extra time, where the Jets would, you know, kind of dominate the overtime. Seattle didn't have a ton of possession. Nikolai Ehlers really didn't play a lot in the overtime, which I thought was really strange. I think he's arguably our most dangerous forward in overtime, but he barely played. I think he played maybe a 20-second shift with Adam Lowry, and then got taken off. So I don't know if Bones was just not impressed with him tonight, not putting him out there, but definitely seemed odd to me. But nonetheless, no one would score in overtime, so we would head to the first shootout, I believe, of the season. Mark Scheifele would score, and then, you know, Dave Riddick, props to him, he would stand tall. I was a little bit worried about that one. And then Pierre-Luc Dubois would end up scoring the goal to send the Kraken home with just one measly point. The Jets would walk away with 2 and win this game 3-2 on Valentine's Day. Guys that really stood out to me tonight were Blake Wheeler, who has been playing really well since the break. He's played a really strong 2 games. You know, before the break, I don't know if he wasn't feeling the greatest. Obviously, I wouldn't feel the greatest either after that horrific injury that he had, but it just seemed like he was off. And, you know, obviously he's getting older. We've talked about it here on the channel, how Blake Wheeler is still a very good player, but is he still a top 6 player? Well, lately he has been playing like one. I've enjoyed Blake's game over the past 2 games here, and he came up at big times for Winnipeg today. So good for Blake. You get the big old Shining Star Award. But yeah, no, Jets win a 3-2 hockey game against a pretty good Seattle Kraken team and are currently 2 points out from top of the Central. So very fun stuff going on here in Winnipeg. Hopefully make a couple of moves, bolster this roster, and we head off into the playoffs as a pretty fierce team. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. My voice is killing me. I've been dealing with this weird head cold for, you know, about the last week or so. Keep having to edit out voice cracks and stuff just because my my throat's just messed up. But yeah, gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means so much to me, guys. We are so close to 1K, so let's get there sooner rather than later. I will see you guys in the next one. Go Jets, go. Bye bye.